Is it recording?
Yep.
All right, so the take-up reel down here, what you'll do is you'll put a new cardboard core on here. So you've got your rod here, and then right here we keep all the cardboard tubes. You'll just grab a 54-inch roll or a 54-inch tube, and you'll know because if you grab a 60-inch by mistake, it won't fit on there. So all I'm doing is just taking it, sliding it down here, and I'm getting it snug all the way down to the gray piece of plastic here. So once that's on there, I'm getting my top piece. It's a little tight. Sometimes I'll put some extra blue tape on here to make it snug so it doesn't get loose if we're doing like a lot of long prints. But if it's, sometimes it can get too snug and you may have to just take some of the tape off. Let's see if that works. That's pretty good right there. So the black piece always goes to the left, and then the gray piece that's got this small metal wheel or round thing on it goes to the side that has the motor. So I've got this lowered, got that in there. This piece right here has to fit inside of this roller right here. So if it's like this, it's off. You'll hear it kind of snap and lock into place. And then once you got that, you're good with the take-up reel. This lever over there on the side is down. If this is up, then it'll just keep spinning, so you just gotta make sure that's down. And then what you wanna do is just lift up the front cover here. You're going to lift up the orange lever. And then I just like to grab a piece of tape. I'll roll the material inside of it back. Tape it up. And then you can either use you can use an office chair or a little like rolling stool or something like that, but I'll just set this down here, pull this out. This comes out. You don't ever need to put tape on these because you know, they won't really lose tension. So I'll set that over here off to the side. We're about to print on some window perf. So I've got my new piece of perf here. I want the material going this way. So when I take my rod here, put that in. Got my other piece here. So I want my gray piece to the far left, down by the ink side, and my black piece down towards this side. And so my material is going this way. So I'm just taking it here. This is going to sit right here in that spot. And then the edge of this wheel, it's kind of hard to see here. Take it out. This right here is going to just sit right down in there. And you'll be able to tell if you can pull the material up and it's coming out this way, then you've got to go in the right direction. Then from the back of it, all you're going to do is just feed it through. I prefer to try and keep my hands on the outer edges so I'm not touching the good part of the vinyl that'll get hit by ink. I'm feeding just enough through, and then I'm walking around to the other side. And you want to make sure that your material is not covering up the entire metal platen or whatever you call this. So you don't want to be all the way over here like that. Usually about right there, if you got like a 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch, that's enough for the print head to measure the material where it starts to where it ends. And what I like to do is with one hand, hold the material and then reach underneath and kind of just grab the back of it just to pull any slack out. You know what I mean? So once you got that, go ahead and lower it with the orange lever. I like to keep the print head on high, the height. And the way you change the height is you'll lower this orange lever down and you'll see it go to low. And if you raise it up, you'll see it go back to high. There's really no reason for it to be on low. I just keep it on high all the time. So you really should never have to mess with it. So now that I've got that down, I just lower my cover here. And then on the D-pad here, it's going to say user type 1, okay? There's several different users that you can preset. We just keep it on user 1, keep it simple. So all you're going to do is hit enter, and then it's going to measure the width of the media before you print. And you'll see like a number pop up. I think it's in meters, so 919 meters, that's like about 36 inches, I believe, or something like that. Now, if your media is over here off to the side, like I said, you'll see a message come up that says undefined media, meaning that it couldn't read it. So you have to lift this up, and kind of readjust it so it can try and read it. But once you do that, man, you're good. I will show you real quick how to change out ink. It's very simple. For ink, all you need is a knife, and then let's do yellow. All you're going to do is just pull this out. Okay, you've got an ink bag, the ink cartridge holder, and the card reader. So I got my old ink there. I keep the new ink over here. So I got my yellow. Each box has the color of what type of ink it is on there. So I'm just going to take my knife here, cut the bag open. It comes with a new card. So what I like to do is, so I don't get them mixed up, I'll pull the card out, and sometimes these cards can get a little bit tricky to grab if you don't got fingernails. So what you can do is just with the tip of your knife, kind of slide it back in there to get it out. And it's got these tabs around it that hold the card in there. So that's the old card. To get this out, there's a orange little hook in there. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of moving in and out. I push that down to release it, pull it out. Okay. Then I'm going to take my bag, again, pull this lever down, and you can see in there when I pull the lever down, it opens this up. So I'm going to pull this down, that opens it up. And then you'll know because this thing will click right over top of the ink bag. It'll click right over top of this area here. Then I'm just going to open up my, and that can get a little heavy, man. If you need to lay it down, you can. And then the new card just slides in there like that. Just come back around. And all you do is just, and you'll hear it. And that's it. Thank you, bro. I think Gary's calling me, I'm sure.